explanation. I get knocked down, I get back up.
The Sportsocracy.
And I'm unapologetic.
What up? We're doing stuff. Senior Bowl week. We're trying to get ourselves in the frame. Bill Workman not quite as close as he needs to be. We have to snuggle on the couch. I also have to turn my headphones down or I'm going to bleed from the ear. You can pull that up there if you'd like to. Megan trying to frame us. I cannot wait to see how this goes. My computer's getting stuck in a plate of chicken wings. You are going to have to tilt the camera down there. Just remember, when you think your life sucks, just remember you could have to travel with my ass. Turn it a little bit towards me. That'll do. That'll work. Hey, we're at the Senior Bowl. We're doing stuff. We've had shots of Fireball. We've had Miller Lights. We had Trevor Sikkema earlier today. Today's been an eventful fucking day. Just throwing that out there.
Yes, it has.
It has been an eventful day. I got interview, just in case people are listening to this with their children, I got interview sexually assaulted today. Somebody handed me a mic and went, dance, monkey dance, and I did it. That was weird. Trevor Sikkema and I were talking on the mezzanine, and somebody just came along and went, here's microphones and our camera, and we're just going to record you doing shit. And I went, I've been here a lot of times, and nobody's ever done that to me before.
Hey, when it works, it works.
Bill Workman, how was your day?
It was a wonderful day.
Day two.
Day two.
Here at the Panini.
It was nice and warmer today.
It was until it wasn't. Here at the 2026 Panini Senior Bowl. Tomorrow, Bill gets to do a thing he's never done before.
I do.
He's going to make his podcast debut on a podcast that ain't this one.
Yep.
The Washington Commanders liked him a lot. So tomorrow, it will be him and me and Logan Paulson and just a guy, Jason, talking about the Senior Bowl here. I'm very, you know what? I'm proud of that. You're the first interview I've ever, oh, that's loud. That's turned up. Hold on. They said, turn your mic on, Bill. I know it's on. I may have to turn it up, though. You are quieter than I am.
Well, I don't project as much as you do.
There it is. There it is. We're getting closer.
Yeah.
Megan just brought a frozen bottle of Fireball over here like, we're just going to do shit. I have officially become old at this Senior Bowl because everybody's like, hey, are we going to go do some dumb shit? And I went, or we can go home and live stream and talk about the draft.
Yeah. Both are good. Both are good.
It's been a wild week. Mobile better than Dallas. Anybody that tells you any different is a liar.
Especially in the draft process.
It's wild. It's wild. We apologize for being a little bit late between the traffic leaving because we got stuck in the traffic leaving the stadium, which we did not yesterday. We went the other way. Today we got stuck in traffic. We also had to go to the grocery store to feed ourselves because we didn't have any food. So food was important.
Food is definitely important. We are not small people.
No, Bill and I, we're living off a sweet buffet of fried chicken wings, frozen pizza, Miller Lite, and Fireball. I do, however, a sweet just business manager, Megan, that keeps our lives alive. I do need a Monster. Because it's going to be a long night. Because tonight, boys and girls,
Tonight's going to be a fun one.
We have to take everything from the first 2 days and we have to combine our rankings into a consensus 256. That's going to be fun as fuck, considering I know for a fact there's one guy he has that is 100 spots above me. So I can't wait to see, thank you, Megan, how this looks.
Are you saying Rodriguez is in your hundreds?
No, that wasn't the one I was talking about.
We were about to fight on camera.
No, I'm lower on him than you, but yeah, there is a guy that we disagree on quite precipitously. I can't wait to see how many Miller Lights and Fireballs we have tonight. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
Bill's wife, who was patiently awaiting our live stream, I promise you, I am taking good care of him. I have put him on an official NFL podcast for tomorrow. If you've ever doubted that I am here to look out for his best interest, the only thing I have to be careful, I don't need anybody to figure out how fucking good at this he is, because they will steal him from me.
I'm a loyal person.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
He got to meet Logan Paulson today. Did I lie?
No, he is very awesome.
Logan is legit one of the best human beings I know. He's my best friend in the NFL. He passed Sam Darnold, which should tell everybody something.
Yeah,
because Sam's my guy. Trevor Sikkema, another close friend of mine. We got to talk some ball today. He will be on the show probably next week, and then we'll get him at the combine as well.
Hell yeah.
We're going to combo the combine with the Commanders, so they don't do stuff during the day.
Okay.
Everything they do is recorded, so we're going to share a table with them at the combine, which I'm excited about. It's we're going to be a content bonanza, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for your questions. You're here for the 2026 Panini Senior Bowl Day 2. So, Bill, I'm going to let you take the stage. I'm not going to lie. You watched the practices way closer today than I did, because I kept having people stick microphones in my face. So I missed a good amount of the practice.
Yeah. Your cousin brother
Jennings Dunker is a fucking animal
today.
Jennings Dunker is a dude. Apparently, he was a big fixture of the NFL Network coverage, because I had a slew of people ask me, "Are you related to him?"
Yeah.
My producer, Trey in Greenville, he sent me a message that said, Jennings Dunker -Ken? Question mark?
I mean, it really looks like it. It really looks like it, especially when you get close to him.
His ma and my pa they knew each other, probably on a biblical level.
You may not have a ma and pa in common, but you're going to be hard-pressed to tell me you ain't got grandparents.
Well, I know for a fact we don't have a ma and a pa in common, but I will say there is a great chance that we have a pa in common, or maybe a ma. I don't know which one.
Yeah. There's definitely a grandparent, if not. They're definitely.
We have some questions.
We do.
So I want to address the questions. We can't get as far behind as we did last night. We don't quite have as much time, because we do have to get the 256 ready. We are going to, and this is we didn't tell you this. We're putting out a pre-combine 256. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's a consensus 256. That's before my rankings come out. So if Bill has a disagreement with me, I'm not saying he's going to win, but he'll win more than he does on my final board.
Gotcha.
And we're going to put it out on social media. Isn't everyone excited? Aren't we all excited? It's the Draftmas season. It's so good. I can't wait.
We are decorating our Draftmas tree with 256.
Oh, 100%. I'm going to get drunk on Draft Nog. I'm going to put the tinsel on the Draftmas tree. Drafty Claus is going to come down the chimney and give me a handy. It's going to be a great night. I can't wait. Megan just looked. I was trying to. I couldn't tell if she was actually listening or not. And when I said that, she looked up and she gave me this look like, what did you just say? You just said that stuff. So we'll get to Soaring Eagle. First off, so Jeremy, every single Broncos fan seeing the news that we want to be aggressive in free agency and begging the front office to go get Justin Jefferson. First of all, Minnesota's going to say no to that, because I think the dead cap on him is $70 million. But pre-June 1 or post, I don't think it matters. So it won't be him.
I also don't think they got that kind of money.
They don't. So, I mean, it's not going to be a move like that. I do think they will be aggressive in finding a weapon for Jefferson. I said that, or for Knicks, excuse me. I said this last offseason with the Washington Commanders, that they're going to find somebody. It wound up being Deebo Samuel. I would say you're looking more in that territory.
Yeah.
Of you're going to go get somebody that's a kind of a 1B. The ones in this league are hard to go get.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Just popped in my mind. Got to ask. A.J. Brown's disgruntled in Philadelphia. Is he possible?
Possible, sure. Do I think likely? No, I wouldn't say like. I'd say that's if I was putting betting odds on it, I'd say AJ Brown probably comes in about 5-1. So that's about 20%.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say there are a handful of other guys that serve as Bs that probably have a little higher odds. I mean, Denver's going to be aggressive to build this team out because they know they have 2 more years of Bo Nix damn dirt cheap.
Yeah.
They also know they're going to have to give Bo a contract he doesn't deserve. That's not me talking shit. Bo deserves a high-level contract. He's going to be the highest-paid quarterback in the NFL.
Which is something that I never thought would be said.
He'll get more money than Caleb Williams will. And I don't doubt that for one freaking second.
That's ludicrous, but
It's insane.
I don't
but they don't have anybody else to pay.
Yeah.
They're not paying other people the way that Washington is, the way that New England is, the way that Chicago is.
Yeah.
Bo can be as selfish as he wants to be. I don't know that it will last for long, but I will say he will be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL for at least a month.
Okay. Okay. Is that a contract you think they front load?
I think they will stagger that contract kind of like the Jets did with Sauce Gardner,
Okay.
where I'm going to get out of the guarantees early.
Okay.
And if I need to move on, I can, but I know I'm not going to do any better right now because you're a good NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
By the way, I've never said he's not a good NFL quarterback. He's not the highest paid quarterback in the league.
No.
That's as far as, during a Senior Bowl week, that's as far as I need to go.
Yeah.
But there is a lot coming out of Denver, as Soaring Eagle said, that things are changing. We get a lot of information while we're down here at Senior, and it's an interesting week.
It is an interesting week.
And you hear a lot of things that may or may not be correct.
Speaking of an interesting week, next one on here is Gary Birch.
Gary, I do have to give Gary some love. I love being pimped out to other shows because I love doing interviews.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm very comfortable with it. The Commanders guys will tell you that that they say I'm their favorite guest. They tell me that too. They may be lying. I don't know. But they brought me a shirt of their show that I am supposed to be wearing right now. So Megan, could you get that out of the bag, and I'll switch shirts off camera. We'll get Bill to answer a question while I'm off camera.
But Gary's question is...
Hold on, before we get to his question.
Sorry.
I was trying to pull up the name of Scott Jackson, who's a radio guy in Virginia. Wrong bag. Bag I took to the field today. There you go. Why did I get flicked off? I was just telling her she was in the wrong... I'm telling you, I can't do shit right. I try, but I can't. So Scott Jackson, he is the post-game guy for the Washington Commanders. I will be on his show in Virginia on Friday. We're going to talk about the draft. We're going to talk about the I need that because I'm supposed to put it on. There we go. Megan May. She saw Logan and went,
Yep.
Beth, good friend. So thank you, Gary, for telling your guy that I should be on his show. He mentioned that in his email to me. He said there's a guy that follows me on Twitter that has told me no less than 1,000 times you should be on my show. I saw it when we got back in the car, the internet signal at Senior Stuff, because they have so many shows that are operating from inside the stadium. I got back in the car and just started laughing my ass off because I went, I know exactly who that is. Because it's the same one that texted me earlier today and said, you should do this guy's show. And I went, this is why we love Gary.
Yep.
So, all right, you get to Gary's question. I'll switch shirts and then I'll be right back.
All right. So Gary says, talk me down from Lee Hunter at 7.
You don't have to do that because I ain't talking him down. Shit.
I think 7 is not...
It's too high. It's too high. The rent is too damn high.
Yeah.
But it ain't that high.
I'm saying it's a lot closer than it was 48 hours ago. Lee Hunter has shown the ability to pass rush up the middle as a big man that is just rare in this world. He is a monster. I think I've got notes over here I'm trying to read, and his name pops up at least 10 times just from today. He is a monster. 7 is a little high for him, just simply because he is a defensive tackle. But he is a freak of nature for defensive tackle, and his pass rush on top of his ability to clog holes and take up space in the run game is phenomenal. He is going to be a defensive tackle that makes a defensive line coach and a defensive coordinator very happy after he's drafted. Yeah.
Hoorah.
Do you disagree with anything I just said?
Nope.
Okay.
Lee Hunter's made himself a mint this week. I don't think there's any player that I have more universally agreed on with every scout I've talked to. Today, over the course of the day 2 here at the Senior Bowl, I talked to 11 NFL teams. Lee Hunter came up with every team I talked to.
Yeah.
I mean, it was comical of just they kept asking.
Am I going too far by saying he's above Peter Woods now?
For me, or where he'll be drafted?
Both. Whichever.
For me, yes.
Okay.
Because Peter Woods has pass rush chops that he doesn't.
Okay.
He's a better run defender than Peter Woods.
Yes, he is.
But to say that he will go above Peter Woods, he's going to need a special performance at the combine.
Okay.
He'll need to come out and run something stupid. Like he's going to weigh in at the same amount he weighed in here, and then he comes out and runs a 4.89. Now, everything's on the table. And there's nothing left that's not on the table.
If Lee Hunter comes out and runs a sub 5,
If he runs a sub 5, he's not fucking human.
Yeah.
He's half horse. Because no dude that big can run that fast.
no, he is.
I remember Mekhi Becton running a 5.17 at 360 pounds and people losing their shit.
If he comes out and runs a sub 5, he is a Terminator in human skin. 100%.
He's pretty good. He's been an animal all week long. Okay. As you can see, Logan Paulson, now my second close friend that I've ever worn a shirt with their face on it. They sent a package to my house with a bunch of Commander stuff. So if you start seeing me wearing Commander stuff, that's why. They also brought me this shirt, which, by the way, I'm wearing underneath. I'm wearing underneath my jacket tomorrow. So when I come on this show, I'm going to make a big deal of I have Logan's face on my shirt, which I'm just an idiot like that. So It's what I do.
If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad.
That's what Sheryl Crow said, and Sheryl Crow's hot. So that's a thing that happened. Let's get into the chat. I feel like I've probably gone back. That's not as bad as I thought. Andres Pinkney, I got to know how Fields and Hurst did today. They are my 2 newest wide receiver draft crushes. Well, Malachi Fields is Megan's new draft crush. I've gotten to hear a shitload about him today. My God, we sent her down to the field level to get pictures. She came back, and I swear to Jesus, I thought Jesus about got in the car. Like I just nope, I'm on his team now.
Yeah, I think she may fight you for
no
Fields
doubt. I think she's probably just going to be the new PR manager for Malachi Fields. But good thing is we'll have real good access to him on this show. Bad thing is I don't know what she's done, so I may not be able to run this show myself anymore. So that's a thing. Ted Hurst was, what did you tell me, the 3rd fastest player on the field?
Second fastest player.
He's not human. Ted Hurst is, it seems like every time I see him, he goes up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll say he's locked in top 100. No doubt. Don't care. You're not going to bring me something that's going to lower him from that.
Yeah.
I could see a path. All right. I'm going to ask you a question. I just want to see how you finish it.
Okay.
You could convince me Ted Hurst goes in the top blank.
I want to say 50.
Damn it. I was going to stand behind you and do this because 50 was my answer.
I was going to say 50. Yep.
Top 50. I could get there.
I mean, if it's not been Lee Hunter that they've talked about, it's been Ted Hurst. Every conversation we've walked around.
Freaking real.
Yeah.
Randy said, heard good things about Fields. He's been fantastic. He's been on Fields all year. Excited to see him catching everyone else's interest now. But now he won't be a fourth-round steal. That's correct.
Yep.
He is a dog, an absolute dog. I would say Malachi. I saw what you just saw. You've been doing that same thing all day. I'll say Malachi Fields is probably right there with Ted Hurst.
Oh yeah,
because he's freak fast too. The body control is otherworldly. And yes, Gary Birchhurst is the Georgia State kid.
Yeah,
he's phenomenal. Him and Malachi Fields, I think, have slid into that day two talk of now the guys that you know really well. I would say these guys probably go ahead of them.
Yeah.
Logan Paulson and I talked about this for quite some time today. I do not understand why these second day picks avoid Mobile.
I don't.
Because the hype on you is never higher than here.
Yep.
And I saw Randy, this is down the ways a little bit. He was talking about Lee Hunter.
Okay.
And he said, this is prisoner of the moment shit. Peter Woods will be in front of him comfortably. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
He will be.
Unless Lee Hunter does something stupid at the combine. Peter Woods is not here. Lee Hunter is.
Yep.
And I do not understand why guys allow this moment to pass them by. Because you catch lightning in a bottle.
I would say if you are not securely a top 10 pick,
you should be here.
You should be here.
I fully believe this because I met the new president of the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
We
talked for 3 minutes out on the mezzanine earlier. Great guy, really bright, new sponsor this year, trying to get all of the things. It's basically a whole new team, so they're trying to work out all the kinks of this. And I think they've done a great job. I do feel bad for the NFL scouts that may actually be frozen in their chairs on the east side of the stadium because the shadows took them over at about 3:30, and then they all wound up on the other side with us.
Yep.
They're working it out. The seniors saw Shrine as competition because they started taking good players. The Harold Perkinses of the world, the Armaj Reed Adams of the world. Those are all guys that Senior offered.
Yeah.
And they said no to go to Shrine. So now they have cranked this up, and I won't be shocked if a year from now you've got 100 guys here that are in the top 175.
Yes. And that's
you
the way
call
it
out
should
that
be.
top 10, top 15, maybe top 20. Guys that were in the national title game, guys whose teams got maybe even to the semifinals.
Yeah.
You're going to get a lot of high-end guys here because there are a lot of guys that are going to see what Ted Hurst does.
Yep.
Ted Hurst has lapped a bunch of guys that weren't here, that didn't compete. The Antonio Williams. Mm-hmm. I would give you $1,000 to find me somebody in Mobile, Alabama right now that believes Antonio Williams will go ahead of Ted Hurst. Because I'll go ahead and tell you, they don't exist.
I guarantee you it's not in this house.
It ain't here. It ain't anybody I've talked to.
Yeah.
Because I've asked that direct comp multiple times. And one of them straight up laughed and went, it's Ted Hurst and it's not close.
100%.
I thought it was Ted Hurst before, but a lot of other people didn't. So I think you will see a good number of guys that wind up here. Gary Burt said the incarnate word kid as well. Yeah. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're talking about the kid from John Carroll?
Yeah, John Carroll.
Ty Montgomery. That kid can fucking fly.
He can. And he's made some great catches today.
He can scream. I mean, he's played 3 extra weeks of football because he went from Hula to Shrine to here. and he's just been a dude.
That's why I was laughing. I kept screwing up and calling him the incarnate word kid.
He called him that the entire day,
Yeah.
and I was like, I understand why you did that.
Yep.
Randall Griffin, Panther fan, said, so did TJ Parker show up today? I still didn't see anything out of Parker. I talked about him with scouts all day. I'm remiss to say this because I'm friends with a lot of these guys. I don't know what the fuck they're looking at. I really don't.
I have notes on him, and he is running from the top tackles in this that have shown up here.
It is shocking to me that I saw so many higher level guys say that TJ Parker was a winner off one rep yesterday. And then I talked to a handful of them today. They couldn't give me anything.
No, he literally every good rep I've seen from him has been against the Maryland kid.
Or one of these lower level tackles that he.
I mean, Kentucky's tackle figured him out and literally just pushed him straight up the field.
I don't know what people are seeing in him. For me, TJ Parker is not going to be in my top 60. I'll promise you. I will bet you anything you want. I have seen enough to be scared of him. And Logan Paulson had a line with me the other day that I can't stop saying this in my head. When I meet guys that played in the league for 10 plus years, and I talked to 5 of them today, you know what they all have in common? They love football. They eat, sleep, drink football. Mm-hmm. They will play until their body betrays them. They will then get into scouting or analysis or media or something to stay around the football. You don't find a lot of guys that play 10 plus years in the league that don't love this game.
Yeah.
I don't think he loves this game. I think he might love what comes from it. I think he might love the money. I think he might love the fame. I think he might love the notoriety. I think you're getting catfished by high-end media outlets that know you know that name. I'll be honest with you. What's that kid's name? Last name? It's Nadame?
Oh, good Lord.
I keep forgetting his last name. I'm getting worse at his name. I just keep calling him 11.
Yeah. I know exactly who you're talking about. It's Nadame something, though. I
cannot remember his last name. He's from Western Michigan. He's number 11. He'll tell it to me in a second.
Yep.
If you put that kid's heart in TJ Parker, he's Von Miller.
Tucker.
That's what I thought it was, but I kept wanting to say Nadame Miller. If you took Nadame Tucker's heart and put it into Parker,
yeah,
he's a top 5 best player in this draft.
He is arguably the number 1 pick in this class if he has Tucker's heart.
I would agree because he has the height, the weight, the speed, the strength, everything. I don't think he has the heart. I just don't. I don't. I contemplated this all night. I went back and watched reps, trying to see, because I trust a lot of these people. I think a lot of these people are really bright. What I also think is that there is a part of them that's going, I know you know that name, so I'm going to say he's a winner because you want to put him on your team, and people will click on this if I say TJ Parker's a winner. And I'll be honest with you, I've looked at every one of them, and I don't understand what you're seeing.
I think a lot of it is they just didn't want to be wrong from before the season.
It's possible.
When they had his name so high.
Let's see. Gary Burke said, awesome, Redskins Revolution. I believe that was to me hopping on with his buddy in Virginia.
Yep.
Soaring Eagle said, Jeremy, give me your best X-receiver for the Broncos to take that's not in the first round if we take a linebacker there.
Ooh.
Is it remiss if I say Ted Hurst?
No.
No, because that's the one I'm looking at. I don't know that Ted Hurst will make it to Denver's second pick. That's how freaking good he's been here.
I was trying to think, when does Denver pick?
I like Malachi Fields. I mean, hell, there are so many. Hell, I like Jacoby Lane.
Yeah.
But Jacoby Lane slipped 15 spots just solely because he's not the other two.
Yeah. I think Brazel has fell because he's not here.
Oh, Brazel will be lucky to get called in round 3.
Yeah.
Unless he's not here.
Unless he comes to the combine and runs something stupid.
There was a comma there.
Yeah.
unless he comes to the combine and goes 4.35 at 6'4", and then we're talking Dante Thornton 2.0.
Yep.
Well, and he's actually the better of the two.
Yeah, it's just if you've missed out on this.
That is something that we have to talk about, though, is that you got to understand the combine is still a thing. So you're still going to get the chance to run a 40. You're still going to get the chance to run the shuttles. You're still going to get a chance to run or do the broad jump and the vertical and all that shit.
But you don't get the chance to compete.
But we stopped talking about you. That's the problem, is that you get Chris Brazil. I'm not going to lie to you. I hadn't thought about his name all week.
Yeah.
Frankly, I haven't thought about his name in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I had him in the top 10 picks of the second round. I'll promise you he doesn't go that high now.
No. He's early third day for me.
It's
maybe
not
late
that
second.
far. No,
maybe late second,
he's early.
third.
He's early round 3 for me. I don't think he's going to fall that far because everybody needs a receiver, and he's a deep threat, and he's a big bodied.
I just think there's so many wide receivers in this class. There's a chance that he falls.
I don't think a lot of these guys have played like the John Carroll kid. That's a 7th round pick.
Yeah.
The kid from Cincinnati, the LSU guys. I don't think any of them have played their way in.
The LSU guys can't catch.
No, but damn it, they're fast as falafel.
Yeah.
And
they are going to be amazing punt and kick returners.
God, Aaron
in this
Anderson.
league?
If Aaron Anderson had anybody else's hands but his own, he would be a second day pick because he's so fast in and out of breaks.
Yep.
But damn, he can't catch.
And it's not that we can blame the quarterbacks for that one. They're hitting him in the hands, and he is not catching them.
It's shocking, to be really honest with you, how bad his hands are. All right, let's get back to the chat here. Gary Burt said draft talk is my rave. Neurogum or mints? I don't know what that means. What is neurogum?
I don't know.
Does it debilitate your?
I think it might be like some type of thing that makes you smarter. That'd be my guess.
Kelvin Joyner said wings, pizza, Miller Lite, and Fireball. That poor toilet. The one in my bathroom is, I promise you, it is sitting there scared fucking shitless. I didn't piss the entire time we were in the stadium today. I'm a camel. We've never talked about that because there's never really a reason to talk about it. I'm a camel. I got in here, and I swear to you, the toilet and I had one of those, like, listen, I know you're about to do stupid shit, so you take that elsewhere. Logan said he wants to, or Gary, said he wants to whiteboard with Logan. I did that for 4 hours today, and it was pretty fucking sweet. We were rapid fire with each other, just bouncing back and forth on guys.
It was amazing to watch. It was. Just being next to that was a fun conversation.
Detroit fan man said with the delay, checked out Todd McShay's live. He chatted about the top defensive ends and the depth of the class, noting at least 10 guys. Never mentioned our favorite Gabe Jackas once. Was Todd negligent or is my guy out? That's a really good fucking question. I'm going to defend the Trevor Sickamas, the Todd McShays, the guys. Gabe Jackas to me, and Logan and I talked about him a good amount today. The Gabe Jackases of the world, they fit in one scheme. And the problem is that when you're talking about, so what Todd does, what Trevor does, what I do, we're drafting for all 32 teams. I feel like Gabe Jackas is going to be drafted by a really smart team, which pushes up the possibility of me being right. I think he's a standing 3-4 outside linebacker. I think he's going to be a tremendous pass rusher in this league. I don't know how much heat he's going to give you as a run defender. I don't really care. Todd and Sycamore and Mel and DJ and all these other people that do this, they're having to look at all 32 teams.
Yep.
Because I'm saying this to millions of people.
Yep.
I think Gabe Jackas kind of gets lost in the wash. I do not understand why. He's a clear top 10 guy for me.
I think.
Hell, Logan and I were arguing, could the Commanders get him at 77?
Yeah.
Because he swears no, and I went, that's where he belongs, but a stupid team could draft him higher.
I see
Not
him.
because I don't think he's worth it, but because when you take a guy higher than that, you're putting an expectation on him that I don't know he can fulfill.
I see him either falling to a team where he fits completely, and we're looking back at him as a, wow, how did he fall? Or somebody grabs him earlier than they should, and that DC is looking for a new job in a few years.
It's very possible.
Yep.
It is hard to draft for every single team.
Yep.
And we all have to do that.
Yep.
That is something that people have to know. We have to do that. So I have to take in the Browns and the Jets and all these other teams that fuck things up. And I have to take that in. Because if Gabe Jackas goes to what's that fucker's first name? The new DC for the Jets, Duker.
Yeah.
Brian Pooper.
Yep.
Yeah, old Brian Pooper. If he gets a hold of Gabe Jackas, I'll promise you he'll be greeting people at Walmart by 2030.
He will be your local State Farm agent.
No doubt. So we have to take that into account. So no, I don't think he was negligent. I think it's just a guy that got washed out with the Tide.
Yep.
I still love him, and I think you should too.
Yep.
Gary Burt said he mentioned this name to us earlier, and Detroit Fan Man asked about him as well. Could brother, sister, cousin Jennings Dunker realistically be my OT at 17? Bill, I'm going to let you take that one.
At 17. So if you're drafting from my board, yes. I have him as legit 1, 2, 3. He is my third best tackle.
I think he fits up there way better than you think, but I'm not positive he's a tackle.
You don't think he's a tackle? After what you've seen?
I think he can play right tackle. What I'm afraid of with Jennings Dunker is somebody's going to fall in love with him at guard.
Okay.
And they're going to draft him to be a guard.
Okay.
This is exactly what I said about Gray Zabel last year.
Yeah.
I watched Gray Zabel down here fucking ruin people's souls at tackle, but I kept looking at him going, that's an all-pro guard.
Yeah.
That's a good tackle. It's an all-pro guard.
I'll give you that.
I think one of those smart teams, I don't know that the Lions would take him that high. Because you got to remember that you still got Maui Noah, you still got Fano, you still got Lamu, you still got a handful of guys that play tackle. I could easily see a path that he slips through the cracks, winds up with a good team in the 20s, and they play him at guard.
Okay.
Especially a running team.
Yeah. I don't disagree. He could be an amazing guard, but he could also be a solid right tackle for a team.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I start him right tackle right now.
Yeah. I mean,
he's kicked people down the sidewalk this week.
And with, what's his name? Dan Campbell's mentality in Detroit, paired with that boy, I think they're going to hurt some people's feelings.
I love him. I think he could easily be your offensive tackle. I have no problem with it whatsoever.
Yep.
Let's see. Randy said, I've heard good things about Kyle Lewis. You should have, because he's been fucking awesome. And Jacob Rodriguez also heard they both were good in team drills today. They were. I mean, look, I've said Kyle Lewis's name. And look, I'm a fucking West Virginia guy. I hate Pittsburgh guys. I've said Kyle Lewis's name about 50 times in the last 2 days. It seems like every time I look down, he's making another play.
And you know my man crush for Rodriguez.
He wants to have adult man babies.
I want to steal his life. He is what I want to be when I grow up.
Gary Birch said, "Oh shit, there was a last night. That'll get me started in the morning." Yes, there was a last night. There will also be a in the morning. So think about your questions that we don't get to tonight, and we'll be back in the morning to do this shit all over again. After we have compiled our composite 256.
Yes.
That's going to be fun. There's going to be some arguments in here.
Yeah. There's going to be some loud noises.
Poor Megan's not going to get to sleep. It's not going to be good because we're going to battle over some positions. Gary Birch asked a question of you, one Mr. Workman. Find me an edge, cornerback, OC, wide receiver, and tight end for Washington.
Good Lord.
Not that he asked
Gary.
a lot of shit. I want to do this a different way.
Okay.
I want to do this a different way, and I'll tell you why I want to do this a different way.
Okay.
Because you and I are going to be on the Commanders podcast in the morning.
Okay.
Gary, give us a night.
Yes.
And in the morning, we will do our first flash mock for the Washington Commanders.
Down.
100%. We will run the simulator. We'll 100%. Set it up this way, and instead of the on-the-road graphic, we'll have the PFF simulator right there. We will make a 7-round mock draft for Washington.
And we'll run it in the morning.
And we'll run it in the morning, and then we'll go over it with Washington guys on the podcast tomorrow.
Perfect.
Boom. Marketing.
Perfect.
We've had a marketing girl for 15 minutes, and it's already rubbing off on me. That degree of mine, never got it, didn't fucking need it. Sorry. Tay said, so every position, Gary, got it. He's a Saints fan, and he said, same. I actually met one of your beat writers today. What was his name? He had a weird last name.
He did.
He was a beat writer for the Times-Picayune. You did. He was sitting in front of me. Phillips? Something like that. I can't remember his last name. He got my info. So if you see me in NOLA, just know that relationship was built today. If you gave me names of New Orleans Saints beat writers that are really, really popular, I could tell you who it was. But I met him today. Great guy. He was in Washington.
Yeah.
He was in Washington when Logan played in Washington, so they were friends, and Logan introduced me. Randy said A.J. Brown's dead cap goes way down this offseason. Yes, it does. Gary Burt said Walmart's installing more self-checkouts for Bo.
They're going to have to pay for them somehow.
Detroit Fan Man said Bo Light specials at Walmart are going to go hard. Randy asked, curious if you've seen any Patriots personnel yet. Specifically, I've wondered about Alex Brooks, our Southeast area scout, Tyron Montgomery, both JC alums, as is McDaniels and Riley Larkin. I haven't seen the first Patriot here.
I have.
I did see a lot of other teams today.
So while you were hanging out with Trevor and doing all that, I saw 8 Patriots.
Really?
Up in the sections we were in.
Tomorrow I'm gonna. So Bill and our little team here has made it really easy on me to network. I never got to New England.
Yeah.
But I've been in 4 sections of the stadium all day. So if there was nobody there, I didn't see them.
Yeah. Saw 2 Cardinals. I saw 8 Patriots. I know we were asked about both of those. Tennessee had a mob up there. The Titans did. There was handful of others that were walking. I saw a couple Kansas City guys. Yeah.
I saw a bunch of Kansas City guys. I saw a bunch of Cardinals guys today, too. I think it was because Red Sea asked me, and then I went, oh shit, I saw a bunch of them, but you're all walking past me. You're not looking at the field. Hey, who'd you like? Tell me who you liked, you bastards. I have somebody that wants to know. I can't figure out this guy's name, and it's pissing me off. Oh, let's go here. I found a Reddit of best Saints beat writer. Give me a name. When I see his name, I'll remember it. It's not Ross Jackson because I know Ross Jackson. I'm like friends with Ross Jackson.
Randomness that you just came across on Reddit.
Dude, that's what Reddit does. God, this is going to drive me crazy. It's not Sam 40. Gary Burt said that. That's not the one. If you said it, I'd remember it because I knew Sam 40 is, and that's not him. This guy's a little older. Matthew Paris.
Yep.
God, fuck, that was driving me crazy. I was like, I know it's a common name, but it's not spelled right. Matthew Paris.
I'm happy you found it now because you were going to break into my room at midnight yelling Paris.
100%. I was going to tear this fucking house down until I figured it out. Matthew Paris, Paras. Great guy. A great dude. We talked a lot of ball today. Saints fans, trust me. This dude knows a lot of what's happening in your building. You're in way better shape than you think you are. Mainly because I said a bunch of shit and he went, hey, let me spit in your yard, young fella. And he did. The Saints are going to be good quicker than you think.
Yeah. As a Panthers fan, that's sad to hear, but they are going to be a monster of a team here soon.
Jesus. God, that was driving me crazy. Okay, let's get back into the questions. Soaring Eagle. Jeremy, I got a 1A that's been thrown around to Denver, so that I can see an outside chance that we get him. I'm all for it. Marvin Harrison Jr. I'll let you answer that first, and then I'm going to say what I've heard around that.
My first thoughts is we may need to commit Red Sea if they trade Marvin Harrison Jr.
There's a better chance they trade Bill Bidwell than they trade Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah. I think Red Sea would capture the entire front office
A
that
Buffalo
made
Bill
that happen.
They would all be in the basement of his house just with him down there like,
Yeah.
oh, wait. Oh, shit. That table moved a lot more than I thought it would.
It's good. I got it.
Listen, microphone. I need you to stop rolling away from me, you bastard. Oh, this is the first time I've been comfortable on this couch so far. I mean, I'm having to hold my mic in place for some freaking reason, but
I got it on the backside, so it won't.
but I got to hold it here because it's like,
it's
oh, shit. Do you struggle with erectile dysfunction? Oh. Yes, before anybody asked me, I had 3 fireballs when we got here. Frankly, I'm just happy to not be in Dallas. So do I feel good? Yes. Is my brain still a steel trap? Also, yes. Do I know how to get this mic to stop moving? No, I don't. So I'm going to hold it. Next question. I think I'd be in better shape if Bill just read me the questions.
I was trying to find the next question.
Because every time I put my phone down, it resets, and then I have to find my place all over again.
Gary is adamant that we do that draft now, not in the morning.
The thing about that is that you want me to think about it at least for a minute because you got to understand.
Well,
I'm not. So I'm going to go off our rankings, not off PFF's.
yeah, that
Because PFF won't update the rankings until we leave here.
we need to finish our rankings first.
To do a proper mock, we need proper rankings. Next question.
Detroit fan man said maybe alone on this, but I miss Bessie painting.
Oh, Bessie. I miss Bessie.
Yeah.
Did I tell you there was a Bessie in, we stayed in a house in Tybee Island, and they had the exact same painting. I was
Yes.
like, that bitch was sold at Target,
Yes.
for sure.
No, that's not Target. That is Hobby Lobby. I guarantee it.
I need a Bessie painting.
Yeah.
You know what we really need is to decorate the studio in Chat GPT paintings. Like we just take Jeremyisms or Kyle Shanahan, the Shanahanisms, and just turn them into canvas paintings that we put in the studio.
I have a feeling some of those are too vulgar to be on YouTube.
They're so good though. Kevin Mullen's such a treasure.
Yes, he is amazing.
Let's see. Gary Burt said that dog will hunt. Need a second round anyway. Trade back. 'Tis official. A fighter's death said, who's sliding into left guard for the Texans? Ooh, I have a name in my head. I have a name in my head that they should have really good eyes on because they should have an area scout at that school pretty consistently.
I'm curious.
There's two. There were 2 of him before there was him.
Okay.
Trey Zoon the third.
Yes.
I have not wavered on him. I think he is
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to say this yet this year. He's a guard. He's a guard. He's a guard. He's a guard. And that's the one that I think should be. I love putting guys with teams that are geographically close because your scouts have better eyes on them.
He's also, if I'm not mistaken, he is a Houston kid.
I know he's a Texas kid. I can't remember what city
I think
he's
he
from.
grew up in the outskirts of Houston.
I know this much.
Yeah.
He's a dog, and he's a day one starter.
100%.
Because that's a kid that I think comes in immediately if you're not asking him to play tackle, and he can play right away. My fear is that somebody's going to take him higher, asking him to play tackle. And he's going to slide out on the right side, and it'll be 2 years before somebody figures out, let's kick his ass inside.
Yep.
Because really, every knock on him goes away if you play him on the outside, or if you play him on the inside as opposed to the outside.
100%. 100%.
So a fighter's death, I will say Trey Zoon is the first name that came to my mind. There's a lot of answers.
Yep. The other one that came to mind is Oregon. Bragnon.
Emmanuel Pragnon, that's who I had him taken in the initial mock draft.
Yeah.
I'm not as sure he will be there now.
Okay.
Randy said Hunter versus Woods is a conversation right now because what's fresh in people's minds. By the time of the draft, it'll be Woods solidly. I think I said that earlier.
Yeah, you did. But
It's just prisoners of the moment.
it's right.
Woods will get. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Woods will go to the combine. He'll run faster. He'll put up more. He'll put up more reps on the bench press, and everybody will ooh and awe. And he will take his spot ahead of Hunter. I'm just saying, 5 years from now, Hunter's probably the one I want.
Gary said that this is Daron Payne versus Vita Vea. The only thing is, I agree with you. The only thing is that Lee Hunter's Vita Vea.
Yeah.
And now, however many years later, you're looking at it going, how did we fuck this up? Because we were worried that he couldn't rush a passer.
Yeah.
I do think there's a possibility of that because there were a lot of people that are hot on Lee Hunter anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Daniel Jeremiah had him in his top 20 before we got here.
Yeah.
So this is not new. Now, the comparing him to Woods, that's new. And there is a possibility that Woods, I would say probably a great likelihood that Woods goes first. I also think Gary could be right that 5 years down the line, we're looking at this as it's Daron Payne versus Vita Vea.
Yeah.
Got one guy that's an all-pro, one guy that's really good, but he ain't Vita Vea. Because Vita Vea changed that defense single-handedly.
He did. They reshaped that defense around Vita Vea.
Dana, the Red Feather Workshop, with a super chat. I don't have any super chat buttons, and I'm frankly afraid that. Actually, you know what? Yes, I do. I lied.
Okay. I was going to make a noise, but.
Hold on just a second. Nope. Stop it! I hit the wrong button. I don't know how to make it stop. I don't know how to make you stop doing what you're doing.
We're just out here pressing buttons.
There it is. Do I not have it turned up? What am I doing wrong here? Uh-oh. I see the problem. There it is. I figured it out.
Okay.
You got to turn the buttons up. I didn't realize that. So we'll play Fake Creed for the super chat.
Okay.
It's for Dana. That soundboard's in like the worst place humanly possible. So what are folks thinking about Jalen Daniels and Mark Gronowski from Iowa after Shrine? Definitely higher on my watch some film list now. I will say this about quarterbacks that have been either at Shrine or here. Taylon Green's the one everybody wants to ask me about.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of questions about him. I think Gronowski had a draftable grade anyway. Jalen Daniels, it's all about the medical.
100%.
If the medical checks out on him, he's going to get drafted. Because he's got a good arm. He's got good tape.
Yeah.
He will get drafted if the medical checks out. The problem is I'm not going to see that until we get away from the
Yeah. You're not going to see that until the combine.
correct.
Yeah.
So, Dana, I would agree with you. Watch some tape on them.
Yeah.
In terms of them being on that list, I would agree. Yeah. Watch some tape on them. They're both fine. I like Jalen Daniels a lot. I like him better than Gronowski.
Yeah. I think Gronowski, if this was 10 years ago, would be higher.
I would agree with that because he doesn't have all the measurables and shit.
Yeah. He doesn't move kind of the way I want him. I want a quarterback to move now.
Stubby Nubby asked, so are you officially a Commander now? The Commander sent a box of shit to my house that I'm very interested to see, but yeah, I feel like I feel like I've gone Hollywood Hogan, where yeah, I showed up, you thought I was going to defend the Jets, and then I just leg dropped AG, and now I'm a full on Commander.
So the Commander.
And look, I got news for you. If they keep calling me to do radio, you're only confirming what I should do.
Yeah.
As a career move, it's a better move for me to be with Washington because they give a way bigger fuck about what I say than everybody else does.
So in this scenario, the Commanders are the NWO.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
There's a shirt there somewhere. I just don't know where.
The Commanders in the black and white.
No, but you got to get the colors right. It's got to be it's got to be the Commanders colors.
Okay.
But it needs to say something. I just don't know what.
I mean, you got the W.
It's not New World Order.
Yeah.
Oh, with the Commanders W in the middle.
New Washington Order.
I see in my head I'm going New Wardrobe Order. Because what I said was that all my shit is Jets. So we put the Commanders W in the middle with the NWO.
Yeah.
There's something there.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure what yet.
That's going to be a chat GPT later.
No, no, I'm not doing that. I don't get marketing ideas from the computer. I don't want it to think like me. But there's definitely something there. Bangus said, "Hey gents, the draft nerd. Who's been your most frustrating evaluation? For me, it's TJ Parker with his limited pass rush moves." Parker's not that frustrating for me. No. And I'm not going to lie to you. I can't tell you why. There is a reason that TJ Parker is not frustrating to me. It's because I know exactly what he is.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't tell you why I know that.
I can tell you.
Oh, you can't say it just because I told you doesn't mean you can say it. That's one of the. Or did I tell you this?
No,
oh,
okay.
okay.
Tell me this. I'm just saying what I think.
So I have some information that not everybody else has.
Okay.
And I'm telling you right now, you do that TJ Parker shit at your own risk.
Gotcha.
If you want to do it, more power to you. Hell yeah, you do it. Yeah. You know what? That means that me and mine don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, you do that at your own risk.
TJ's not going to be in my top 50.
I don't think he'll be in mine either.
Yeah.
If he is, it's going to be like 48.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be in my top 50.
I will say, though, there is anybody that knows me particularly well, they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out and go, figured it out. Let's see. Randy said, been high on Malachi Fields since the summer. Loved his Virginia tape. Just felt he worked into the Notre Dame offense slowly. Whether that was his fault or theirs, I don't know, but he's got skills. McShay today said Hurst and Montgomery could both go 50 to 100. He thinks he's smoking crack on Montgomery. I mean, Montgomery's going to go in the draft. He went from someone none of us had ever heard of. He ain't going in the top 100.
No.
Ted Hurst, that's a whole different ballgame.
100%.
Ted Hurst could go in the first round, and I'm not sure it would shock me. I'm not saying he's going to. I'm saying, what is the number he could go where you go, holy fuck?
I could see a team pulling what the Panthers did with Leggett and missing out on.
Well, you got to remember, Leggett got so popular down here. We love falling for receivers at senior.
That's why I used him. I could see a team like the Panthers using that we can grab him at 32 type move and sneaking back in and grabbing him at 32.
But in Ty Montgomery, there's no way he goes that high.
No.
Ty Montgomery's a third day guy. But this is the same thing. I heard that same shit last year about Efton Chisholm.
Yeah.
Oh, Efton Chisholm blows up the post draft or the pre draft process. He's going to go in the top 125. Hey, where'd he go? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't. He's undrafted. Ty Montgomery's going to be the same thing because we're going to look at him and go, why'd you play at this little tiny ass school?
Yeah.
I would say Montgomery fits in that probably early 200s.
I can see that.
That's probably where he falls. Yeah. Ted Hurst, that's a whole different ball of wax.
Ted Hurst.
I agree with him on Ted.
Yeah, Ted Hurst has made himself a good bit of money here in Mobile.
Gary Burt said Woods will be ahead of him, but Hunter will be the better pro. I believe you're right.
Yep.
Fabianich is the guy's name that's running the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
He was a nice guy. I met him today. Andre Spinkney said, I wouldn't be mad at Hurst at 42 to my Saints. I think that's very realistic. Although if a business manager, Megan, sees the Saints take a wide receiver that's not Malachi Fields, I think she might be joining the Commanders bandwagon with me.
I think Shuck and Hurst together would be a scary combination.
He's just so good down the field.
Yeah.
He's just so good. And now I will say you get into some redundancy with Olave and him, but you did with Shaheed too, and it was fine.
But Olave's still got the injury concerns, and yeah.
Let's see. Randy, while I think seeing the top guys there would be good, I think there's real value in the way the Senior Bowl people find gems like Montgomery and Hurst. There are others also. So the one thing I will say to be careful with of giving the Senior Bowl too much credit, Montgomery was at 2 other bowl games before this. They cherry picked the shit out. They deserve a lot of credit for a lot of shit.
Yeah.
They didn't know who the fuck Ty Montgomery was. He showed up at the Hula Bowl and everybody went, the fuck?
Hey, we want to see more of that guy.
Hey, while you're just we could have shots of cinnamon water. So I can't do it because I'm stuck. See the way my seat works out. You're gonna want just ask the one listening to this. You are going to want to take those glasses off that table because that was super loud.
That was very loud.
I do. She said, "Tip your waitresses." I do. Bill about said something got him killed. I could just tell by the look on his face. He almost said something smart ass that wouldn't have ended well.
Yeah, I'd have died tonight, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Are you going to hop into the live stream? I mean, she posted herself on Instagram, but she won't hop in a live stream. What the fuck? I need the people in the chat. Shame her. I need you to shame her. I mean, hell, she's been here for a freaking week. So, I mean, she's survived all of the moving, all the shaking. You've met my lovely wife, Amy. You've met Andy, Tank's wife. She's the one making the whole shit go. Oh, my God, she's over there.
I saw
she's over there primping herself to slide her head into the side of a live shot. Like, I want to see if people in the chat are shaming you.
Where would you like me to slide?
No, nobody has done that yet. Here, it's on the other side of Bill. We'll get Bill to come close to me. Oh God, damn it! I've knocked the mic away again. Oh God, I'm old as hell. We're supposed to be out drinking right now. I was like, nope, screw that shit. There she is. She's actually on camera. She's a real person. She does exist.
Hello, YouTube.
She is not a figment of my imagination. Or Tank's or Bill's or anybody else's. She's actually here, and she does run our entire business. We're going to take a cumulative shot here. And with all the people that were talking shit of, oh, she doesn't really exist, we needed to get her on screen for a celebratory. Holy shit, we have one more day of practices left.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Bingo. Oh, that cinnamon water. That is.
Do you feel nice and cozy?
Randy said exactly what I was looking for. She's more real than Aaron Rodgers' wife. And, Andreas Pinckney said she's a Saints fan. She's a great person. She is a great person. She has been my favorite story so far of all of the things has been Logan looking at me going, holy shit, you got an analytics guy? You got somebody running the business? You're about to be a big fucking deal. And I went, no, we're broke. I don't know which one, but I'm going to be one of them.
Not if the lovely people on YouTube subscribe and share and comment.
Fuck, she's going to replace me.
Dude.
Her analysis is going to be very leaned into Malachi Fields. He's pretty, but
Malachi is going to be the number one receiver taken.
no doubt, number one pick. Fernando Mendoza falls to the Jets because the Raiders take Malachi Fields at 1.
Hashtag shiny helmets.
She's all about the Notre Dame helmets. She didn't know they dipped their helmets in gold until we got here.
I want one.
I'm sure you do.
I think y'all should wear one whilst you do the podcast.
Who Dat fam seems to be really happy that Who Dat Nation is now represented by a Louisiana native.
I will wear my my Saints shirt just for the Who Dat fan tomorrow. I'm gonna represent you at the Senior Bowl.
I will say the Commanders may disown her because she did wear Commander stuff today.
I did.
Just to be supportive.
I did a little sucking up. I did. Since Jeremy didn't have any.
Well, he's got Commander.
I got one now. I'm friends with several of these guys.
Oh, he doesn't know it yet. That T-shirt's coming home with me.
It's gonna be a little big on you. This is a little big on me. I am indeed wearing a shirt of at least 5 people that I'm actively friends with. Oh shit, that table went not that. Yep, there
That's
it
what
is.
happens when my foot moves.
Yep, Bill's like, I got this. And people that are like, why is your production value so bad? Well, because there are 3 tables in this house. One of them's non-movable because it's fixed into the fucking wall. The other 2 are currently housing all of the shit we do. Bill's using the coffee table. Is that the coffee table or the shoe rack?
That is the bench seat.
That's the bench seat. He's using that for his computer so he can see. The beauty of Airbnbs, they have way better internet. The negative of Airbnbs, sometimes they don't have the best furniture you've ever seen.
Correct.
We also have 2 seats in our living room.
Yep.
And then we have 2 outdoor chairs, which is where Megan's sitting over there. By the way, I do have to say this just because she'll throw something at me if I don't. Her name is not Megan. It's Megan. M-A-E-G-A-N? I fuck it up all the time. I always want to say G-E-N. Megan.
All right.
Her best friend told me earlier today, it took me 2 years to figure that shit out. So I'm doing well. But we thank her for her contribution to this, all the social media shit. That's all her. I haven't seen it in a week. Haven't even logged into it. Wouldn't know. So if you've seen something, she did it.
She's changed all the passwords.
100%, and she probably should because I'm just gonna fuck it up. Let's see. Now that we've done that, I've lost my place again.
I think Snap Judgments is Randy.
Yep. Randy said, Ani Anwa, did you get eyes on him today? He just looks stiff as shit today.
I don't.
I mean, I can see that he's strong, but he just looks so stiff.
I don't like any of the Ohio State kids.
I don't either. Logan and I talked about the tight end for an extended period of time. He's a good blocker. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
He made me look at the tight, and I can't remember his name. 88, 87.
Yeah, I'm
It's one or the other.
up right now.
He will be a good blocking tight end in the NFL.
Will Kemerick?
I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to go with Merrick. Let's go with that one.
Yeah.
Merrick. He was fine today. Oni Anwa, he just looks really, really stiff. I watched a lot of him. I actually got real close to the line play. He was just stiff as shit. So we'll keep eyes on him tomorrow, see if maybe it continues to progress. I think he's a developmental later round guy. There's not a ton that I can see right now. Now, this is also trial by fire because you're getting a lot of really talented dudes that you're coming up against. So then again, do the same thing in the NFL. Randy PFF today talked about TJ Parker being great setting the edge. Yeah. Hey, I talked to Sycamore today. So we're great friends, but we disagree on TJ Parker. We disagree on a couple guys.
Yeah.
If you missed it earlier in the show, Trevor Sycamore will be on the show next week and at the Combine with us. So very excited about that. Gary Birch asked about Max Ionacre from Arizona State. I watched so much of him today. I want to hear your take, and then I'll give mine.
I did not watch as much as you did.
I did. So. I watched. I will bet you I saw every rep he had today.
I feel like he's one that's going to be He's a guard. He's a guard. He's a guard.
I disagree with you so fucking vehemently.
Really?
I do.
Now,
I understand how you're getting there. I'll tell you what I saw up close and personal that makes me think that can't happen.
Okay.
His ankles are smaller than mine.
Ooh.
So he's going to be a tackle or he's going to be selling insurance at Geico.
Gotcha.
He has a basketball player's build, which scares the fuck out of me. I'm going to give you, I've thought about this for 4 hours because I knew somebody was going to ask me about this kid today. Max Ionacre, I love analogies, so I'm going to give you an analogy. Max Ionacre is the stripper that gave me her number. I'm very excited. This could be a lot of fun. It could also blow up my life. And it could wind up with my house on fire, my bed on fire, and me in it. Because anybody that's watched our draft coverage for any period of time knows that basketball players' builds scare the shit out of me.
100%.
Because they don't tend to hold up.
Yeah.
This kid's not just built like a basketball player. He was a basketball. He's played 5 years of football total.
Yeah.
And he's raw. There's a lot of power. There's a lot of good. Look, he had some really good one-on-one reps today. Really good one-on-one reps. But I'm worried about those little bird ankles. Because, and I'll tell you this, as a guy that was a basketball player, I can tell you they don't hold up well.
No. As soon as you said basketball player build, I know exactly where you were going.
It scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I think he's not going to go as high as people believe. Because I think you're going to get the Jennings Dunkers.
Yep.
I think you're at Cage Casey. I had a lot of arguments about Cage Casey today.
People are arguing against Cage Casey?
Well, I don't know that he's a tackle. I know he's very grabby. And I will say, if you put $100 bill on his high tops, he couldn't bend over and pick it up. That's what scares me about him being a guard is that he doesn't bend particularly well.
Yeah.
So to me, that screams right tackle.
Right tackle.
And he will see Nadeem Tucker in his nightmares. Because Nadeem Tucker has owned his ass.
Yeah. Nadeem's bend is just phenomenal.
It is. The guys that can get underneath, somebody comped another player to this. He's got Trevor Penning energy.
Okay.
He's really big, he's really strong, but he doesn't bend well.
The lineman from Georgia Tech was the one that got the tray.
Rutledge. Taylor Rutledge. I like his bend better than I like Cage Casey.
Okay.
But Casey does have if you ever unlock it in him and he's a true edge setter, that dude's going to be a fucking wall.
Yeah.
Now, you also got to understand where I'm talking about taking him. I love Cage Casey as a 4th, 5th round developmental project that I'm not planning on playing this year.
Yeah.
He's going to play as a 3rd tight end, a swing tackle for a year. And then I'm probably going to hope that I can get his body right to make him a guard.
Okay.
Or a right tackle that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
I had to explain this to several people today. They're like, he sucks. Well, he's also not a left fucking tackle. So
yeah,
he ain't
definitely playing the wrong position if he was to play tackle.
Gary or Snap Judgment said that he solidified his spot. Talking about T.J. Parker in the top 25. Definitely a first round player. I don't agree.
No.
I don't agree. Now, I'm not saying a team's not going to get catfished by him, but I will put it to this way. The people I've talked to are not that hard to get to, and they're going to have plenty to say. And all you got to do is have the same conversation I had, and I promise you, you're going to watch that tape back from senior. You're going to watch that tape back from his last year at Clemson. You're not calling the name in round 1.
Yeah. TJ, if he goes in the first round, that will be a Michael Scott. Just no.
Gary Burt said, when you show me who you are, I believe you the first time in regards to TJ Parker. Randy said, for the record, I 100% trust your word over theirs. I don't think PFF has been as detailed this year as they've been in years past. The new guys aren't as good as the old. I've met all these guys. I met Dalton Wasserman. Is that his name?
Yeah.
I met him today with Trevor. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
I think he's a very smart guy. They're finding their place, as you do.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to understand, that is a huge jump when you get into those on-air roles. So
And you got to find your footing.
here's what I can tell you. I talked ball with those guys for probably 10, 15 minutes today. I promise you sit down and talk ball with them, you'll never question how smart they are.
Yeah.
Now, PFF had a golden age with Sam and all those guys. But you got to give people a little time. So, am I biased because I'm friends with them? Absolutely. I'll admit that. I also know, and you know what? This is an aside that I didn't plan on going on. I also know how fucking hard this business is. I know how many people. Ooh, I probably should have had less Fireball before we did this because inhibitions are. I know how fucking hard it is to be away from your family this much.
Yeah.
This has been the hardest trip. I've been traveling for a living for over 15 years. This has been the hardest trip I've ever had. I know how difficult this is. I know how difficult what they're asked to do is. And I respect the grind. Do I agree with you 100% of the time? Fuck no. I love Todd McShay to death. I disagree with practically every fucking word that's ever come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
But I respect the hell out of him. I mean, I listen to his podcast all the time.
Yeah. I can respect
Steve
him.
Minch, I appreciate the shit out of him. And hell, he's new to this. He's just working with Todd.
Yeah.
And he's represented himself well as a draft guy. The business that we choose is hard as fuck. That's why I respect Bill so much. Bill has never asked me for one red cent, ever. Comes down here, just grinds his ass off. Hell, he's doing a podcast with the Commanders with me tomorrow that I didn't even tell him about. They asked me if he would do it, and I went, fuck yeah, he'll do it.
I'll go where you tell me.
This is a hard business. And I'm telling you, it takes a special kind of guy. Not that I'm saying I'm special. I'm the biggest dipshit in the entire business. And I tell that to everybody. He can tell you. He's heard me say it.
Yep.
I feel very blessed that these guys let me eat lunch at their dinner table. And I do. I look around all the time and I go, holy shit. How the hell did I get here?
Yep.
It's hard.
I'm not going to lie. I had that moment today when the Cardinals and the Patriots and the Bears and the Titans and Kansas City Chiefs were all around me. And I'm just sitting there going, huh, how'd I do this?
You want to know why I'm so positive and so praiseful of our sponsors? I've heard from all of them since we've been here.
Yeah.
Are you good? Do you need anything? These other guys don't have that shit.
No.
Hell, guys that have 10 times the followers I do, they don't have that shit. They come down here on their own dime, a lot of them,
Yeah.
or they're expecting the guy. It's a hard business. And that's not me trying to make excuses for guys. That's me just saying, when you get into the look, I was every draft nerd you've ever heard 10 years ago. I was a ghostwriter for a website that I'm not even allowed to say out loud. And now that I'm in the club, it's shocking to me to watch these guys have the same issues the rest of us do.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a lot of travel, and it's a lot of tape, and it's a lot of missed times and birthday parties, and fuck, I got a cramp in my leg. Yeah. Sorry, I was afraid I was going to kick the table over, and I was going to have to explain why.
Heaven bless your wife and my wife.
Oh, hell yeah. My wife's my wife is the most precious, patient woman in the world.
Yep.
I have been gone for 7 solid days, and I'm not home anytime soon.
Yeah.
And then I'm gone for another week in 3 weeks. This is a tough business. So just these guys that do really good work, they deserve to have it said. That's an aside that probably nobody but me cared about, but I had to say it. You know why? Because I did. Do you know where the next question was? I lost my entire place. My phone went in the floor. It's
So they said, Nadon Tucker, Neurogum instead of Monster. Evidently, it's something for energy.
100%.
Okay.
Randall Griffin asked a Panthers question. Is Mesidor too high for the Panthers at 19? Really want an edge, or am I looking in the wrong area for the Panthers? I understand wanting an edge. I mean, you got to understand they took Princely and Moon My Land a year ago.
Yeah.
Nick Scorton was a dog.
Yeah.
Hurting for a Scorton was really solid. So, I mean, I think you got one there. I think you got one in Princely. So, I don't mind Mesidor because I think Mesidor is going to play 3-4 defensive end.
Yeah.
I just think that's where he's headed.
He is.
Is it too high at 19? Probably. Can you get out of 19? I highly doubt it. I just can't figure out who would fall to 19 where you could bail out, go down the draft order and, then take him down the line. I don't see that.
I don't see
Now,
that.
if you're on fire for Mesidor, did it help that he's not here? Absolutely.
Yeah. But personally, as a Panthers fan, I would like to see more pass rush. I know we got young guys, so I'm not looking to take one this year.
Sure.
Because we took a bunch last year. But I'd like to see more pass rush.
Well, sure. And I agree with that. I would be looking to take more upside guys less right now because I'm going to give Moon My Land and Scorton the rep.
If I'm the Panthers, I'm looking into day 2, early day 3 for a pass rusher. A guy I don't have to put in.
I would agree with that.
I don't have to put him into service right now, but a guy that can work into the rotation and potentially grow.
Generation said, "Holy shit, Tank got handsome." It's actually the second one of those we've gotten in 2 days. You've gotten more of those in 2 days than I've gotten in 2 years. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. My wife agrees.
Chris Oder said, "Y'all hear the rumor of Kirby Smart going to be the DC in Cleveland?" I'm going to assume that's a joke. They can barely get a head coach.
Yeah. I don't think Kirby's going to write an essay for you. Sorry.
I highly doubt it. And Oder said, "I have absolutely no idea if there's any merit to that, by the way." There's not.
Yeah.
Gary Burt said, "Getting flashed. Damn it, I'm in." And then said, "Why would Kirby demote himself?" Detroit fan man, just cause why not? Here's a guy requesting the second team slot for flash mock of Detroit after Washington. We can do a few of those. We got a whole day of content coming out Friday that's going to be just drinking from a fire hose.
I am down to do one for all 32.
Oh, God, you're a fucking lunatic.
I'm insane though. I have a problem, and it's called mock drafts, and I will be the first one at the meeting.
Logan Paulson said you were a lunatic today, and I fully understand it. I'm sinking into the couch again, so sorry for those of you that got a little peek show at how fat I am. My bad. I am not sure where we were.
Sam.
Oh, yeah. Andreas Pinkney. Heard Danny did as Sutton from Penn State's been doing great things. I would agree with that.
Yes, he had a solid practice today. A lot more effort than he had the day before.
Randy, keep your eyes out and let me know if Stryker and Cowden are there. I believe he's talking about that's Barter. I can't remember.
Hold on, I literally have them both pulled up, so let me, real quick.
Curious. Oh, he's talking about he's talking about the Patriots personnel guys.
Gotcha.
I have yet to see one. He did. I'll try to get better eyes on him tomorrow. Bert said, "Bill, you're not a Panthers fan. You've been converted."
I am a fan for whatever team sends me gear.
I can get down with that. I said kind of the same shit. Then I've had 3 go, "We can buy you for just gear? Fuck. We can do that. We got boxes of that shit." Randy, John Carroll's an interesting school because they have a ton of NFL personnel and coaches that are alumni throughout the league, but haven't had a player drafted since '91. Ty Montgomery will end that drought. I agree with that.
Yeah.
He will get drafted.
Yeah.
Gary Burt said Red Sea can join the Redskins revolution.
I mean, he's closer to the Redskins, so it would make more sense for him.
I can tell you as a Jets fan, it's very relieving to be wearing Washington shit right now. Snap judgments. How many fireballs has the mic had? So far, none. Still pristine. And I would like to keep it that way. Expensive mic.
Yes. We do not hurt the mics. The mics are our friends.
Bert said, no, Bill. No, I'll wait on the draft. Just that I'm in. Yes, we will do that one first thing in the morning because we're going to talk about it with the Commanders. And then we'll do all of them over the next 2 days.
Yeah, I'm good.
Flash draft, best we can do. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Randy said Trey Zoon has an ankle injury. I heard done for the week. He does. I don't think it's serious.
No, I think
He was on the sideline. It's just not in uniform.
Yeah, he rolled it. I want to say he rolled it in one of the one-on-ones, and it's just he shut down as a precaution. I think he
did what he needed to do.
Yeah, he showed enough. It's precautionary.
Randy, so much talk about receivers. Haven't heard a word about Lewis Bond, the kid from BC. He had a couple good reps today.
He did. He had a nice little out route.
I actually didn't know he was here. Logan kept saying I like the BC kid. I figured he was talking about Jude Bowery.
Yeah.
And then I figured out, oh, fuck, no, there's another one down there that Jude outweighs by Megan. So, oh, shit, there's a littler one.
Yeah.
Then I had to sit here and watch him and go, oh, that's who that is. I didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
This is a 10-second aside. Hey, Senior Bowl, print the fucking roster. Don't ask me to take a picture of it off my credential, especially if you're not going to update it with the numbers. I mean, I hate to go Brian Regan here, okay?
Yeah. They put the height and the weight on it, but they wouldn't give us the number they're wearing.
By the way, have you ever heard that joke? I opened for Brian Regan a handful of times. Brian Regan was a comedian that looks a lot like Will Ferrell.
Okay.
And he did a bit about weighing a package to send it with UPS.
Oh, yes, yes.
I need to know the weight and the girth.
Yeah.
I don't know what the weight is, and I don't know what girth means. Like, well, do you have a bathroom scale? Yes. Well, take your weight, hop off the scale, pick up the package, then take your weight with the package. Well, that's a great idea, but I can tell you've never done this because you can't see the numbers. Sorry, I heard that joke so many times that I hear it.
As somebody who works logistics as a daily thing, I don't care what your weight is.
By the way, do yourself a favor. When this live stream's over, Google Brian Regan. Brian Regan, one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. Randy, everyone talked about Rutledge's intensity yesterday. Not one mentioned it today. Did he tone it down? Fuck, yes, he did.
Yeah.
I can tell you his agent looked at him and said, I'm going to need you to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Because you're showing your ass, and people don't like it.
I'm almost positive they put a shock collar in his pads.
No doubt.
And
if he yipped, he was getting a fucking Barker breaker.
Yeah, they did something to calm him down.
He was way... Chris Oder said that's a great bit. 14 girth units. If you know the joke, you know why that's funny. Yeah, he was definitely toned down today.
Yeah.
A couple center prospects, Sam Height and James Brockermeyer. Trevor raved about Height, said he didn't lose a rep that he saw. I didn't see him lose a rep either.
No.
I only saw him win a handful, but
Yeah.
Brockermeyer got drilled by somebody, but he's been good.
I will say for centers, the only center I saw check with the quarterbacks was Slaughter.
I love Slaughter.
Slaughter looked back at every quarterback after snapping the first time and literally said, do you want it up? Do you want it down? Do you want it left? Do you want it right? Tell me how you want it.
It's next level shit.
Yeah.
Jake Slaughter, C1, baby.
Yep.
Oh, let's see. Generation said, Jeremy, who should my Colts take in the first round? Oh, wait. I'll tell you who the Jets will take in the first round with your pick. Thank you for that, by the way. Generations, your J's may be on display tomorrow at Senior.
Oh yeah.
He sent me a custom pair of J's. That dude's such a dude. Generation's such a dude. He sent me and Tank both custom J's.
Hell yeah.
They're so fucking awesome. The only problem is that I'm fat and my feet swell in shoes.
Yes.
And so by the end of the day, I'm like, awesome. Now I can't walk. Not because the shoes fucked up, but because I am.
Yeah.
They look so good, though. Although now I'm not wearing Jet shit anymore, so I'm straight Commander's gear. That's not true. I'm wearing Jet shit tomorrow. Snap Judgment said, I've heard multiple Cole Payton and Michael Penix Jr. comps. Is that just a lefty thing? I thought Cole Payton's been pretty good. It could be that the other two quarterbacks on that team have sucked so bad.
He had a rough start, but yeah.
He had a couple fumbles yesterday.
He's picked it up since then.
I thought he's been fine.
Yeah.
Gary, don't ever apologize for spamming the chat. We appreciate the chat messages. The more you chat, the more people see it. So no worries. Randy, Emmanuel McNeil Warren never showed up.
No.
He bailed out, which he should, because he's probably a top 50 guy. Yes, the Jets did interview Ronald Curry today. I know Ronald Curry, and he may be the next OC of the Jets, because the Jets are a train wreck. Randy, the Patriots will be happy to trade back from 32. Agreed.
The problem is they won't be at 32. They will be at 31.
And I agree with you, but I wouldn't be shocked if we were both wrong. Dana, does Ian Acre have the best offensive line name ever?
Ooh, no. There is another one in this class. I want to see if you can guess the one I'm thinking of.
The funniest one I've ever seen was Max Power. There was a Max Power years ago.
No, there's one in this class.
I used that name as a fake name on the road for years.
Pounds.
Oh, Diego Pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diego Pounds from, and he's got a lot of pounds, specifically in his ass.
Diego Pounds, and he has a lot of pounds.
That dude has got anchors in his ass. Unfortunately, he's got them at his feet, too, because they move about that quick. Randy said he went and caught a big pass in the playoffs. That's where Efton Chisholm went. Let's fucking go Patriots. That's the right answer. Fisher MRE said, tell me about C.J. Donaldson. I want him to be my new fullback. Bill. Bill, how do I do this? Bill Nye, the drafty guy. Bill. If you ask me about fullbacks and punters, you rest assured you're probably not going to get a really in-depth answer from me. Because C.J. Donaldson's a legit fullback. I don't have one of those in my top 500, if that tells you anything.
He is 162 on my board currently. He is
overall?
Yeah. He's the only fullback that's draftable for me.
Jesus. You have a draftable fullback?
I do.
I have a draftable punter, and I don't have a draftable fullback.
I don't have a draftable punter, but I have
Eckley from Michigan State. He's draftable. He's not Tory Taylor.
I am of the ilk that believes that I can find a kicker or a punter.
I think I can find a fullback at the Home Depot. So I'm good.
I think Donaldson is a little bit more than a fullback, but
You got to be the H-back?
Yeah.
And now if we're getting into H-backs and shit, we can talk about By the way, his name is not Justin Jolly.
Yeah.
Justin Jolie. He got very pissed off at somebody calling it the wrong name today.
Yes, he did.
And you know how I know that? Because the one that did it came back and went, do not fucking call him Justin Jolly. He does not like it. And I went, I didn't know that. That's also why I don't interview guys here.
That's why I let the big guy do the interview.
Because, see, at the combine, I get a whole list of that shit. So I don't fuck up and call him Max Iheanacher is nope, Max Iheanacher. I know that one. He said it on the website. I seen him. That was the funniest moment of the day for me.
Yeah.
This dude looked so professional. He's a good looking cat. He had the microphone and all that shit. He's got this girl with him that's like, he's got a producer with him. He's like, I'm gonna go down the field, get some interviews, and fucking do shit. Then he comes back and looks like a beat puppy, and he went, do not call him Justin Jolly. It is Jolie.
It is Jolie. And
I almost pissed in my pants. He was like, do not do that. I was like, good to fucking know. I didn't call him shit because I didn't talk to him. And I don't, because I don't care. I'll see you at the combine. A lot of these guys don't go to the combine. You have your time.
Yeah.
I also laugh watching them line up like sheep to the slaughter. Because there's one gate you're allowed to walk through, and there's all these little regional guys that are just going out there on the field like, How much you gonna do with that? Because you can't hear shit. There's 50,000 people down there. Megan was like, I want to do interviews today, and I went, no, you don't. Trust me.
But
No,
back to C.J. Donaldson, I do have him as an H-back instead of just a straight fullback.
Okay.
I think he has some pass catching capability.
well, now I got to look at you keep talking because now I got to look at a different place and see if I did the same thing. I don't think I did, but
Yeah, I think he's more than just a fullback. He's the only fullback and one guy who's played any fullback in college that I have.
Oh, I remember this kid. He played at West Virginia.
Yeah.
I remember him. I don't have anything on him, but when I saw his face, I do remember him.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. We have another question. I've got to see where that's at in the chat. Oh, it's it's like right there.
What's that?
So Patrick, who is one of our newest sponsors around here and great friend, he has become our cinnamon water compadre. Jeremy, a burning question I know everyone's thinking, no one's asking. Which punter kicker has the best shot of getting drafted? And speaking of shots, cinnamon water? Oh, that's why she did that. Because it was sent our way.
Got you.
Hell yeah, that's what I need. More Fireball.
Yeah. So I've already stated that no, I don't think any punter or kicker should be drafted.
Ryan Eckley.
To me, I think I can find a very similar kicker or punter.
7th round. I'll never take a kicker or a punter outside of the last round.
I will give you 7th
Ever.
round. I'll give you 7th round just because you don't want to fight for the UDFA.
Yes. If I've been dead at kicker for years,
Yeah.
I will take one in that round. Oh. It would nobody. So neither one of the other two people here can hear the noise that's making. So if you're curious why that grinding sound's happening, it's because they can't hear it.
I heard it. I've got an ear in.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then Zavada, the kid from Michigan, I do think he gets drafted.
Yeah.
He never misses. Ever.
Okay.
They're both 7th rounders to me, though.
Yeah, I'll give you 7th rounders for kickers, just because you fall in love with the guy and you want to make sure he's yours.
Yeah, just don't do the Jake Moody thing. Yeah. Don't take him in the 3rd round.
If you take him in a round that is not on the 3rd day, you have done something wrong.
Nope. I go further than that. If you take him in a round that doesn't rhyme with 7, you fucked up. Jake Moody's on line 2. Yeah. 3rd rounder. Big bag of dicks. That's what he was for how many years he was there.
Yeah.
Just a big bag of Johnsons. And to celebrate Patrick and all his contributions to the show, cinnamon water. Oh. You gotta love a good cinnamon water. Dana, does the Hula Bowl even exist after this year since they screwed up the broadcast money for the 2nd year in a row? Where was that game originally broadcast?
I don't know.
Why do they not show the Hula Bowl on Hulu?
Hulu, contact us.
Hey,
got ideas.
Listen, big dog. You need a sports guy? I've already gotten one multinational operation to say, what up, young blood? You can too, for the low, low price of probably less than you think. Do I look like a man with a plan? I work cheap. $100 bills and cinnamon water, and I'm in. Who would make a fucking mint off that? I just realized how good of an idea that was after I said it.
Yeah.
Hulu for live TV. You play the Hulu. Call it the Hulu Bowl.
Yep.
Done.
Yep.
I'm telling you, West Virginia, they don't want their money back from me. They got their money's worth. Let's see. There were a lot of comments about Megan, which I was fully expecting. Let's see. Gary Birch asked, "Did she ever date Manti Te'o?" That's my favorite question so far. She doesn't understand that reference, but it's funny as fuck. Andreas Pinckney, Fields and Olave, all day, every day. That's not bad.
That's not a bad combination. Because I don't think Fields has that top end, but he does have that. Honestly, he gives you that Michael Thomas style player on the Saints.
I don't mind that. I like Fields a lot. Gary Birch is upset that Malachi Fields didn't let Megan try her helmet on. Try his helmet on. She didn't ask. She said, "I will tomorrow." Randy said, "I can't do the wearing other team shit thing." Ooh, let me explain to you why I can. Because I fucking hate my team. Do you know how bad it sucks to work in this business and know your team has less hope than a snowball in a fucking fire pit?
I mean,
Like, I come here every year and people look at me like, "Oh, your team blows. Why do you That's just, why did I do that? This team sucked dead elk antlers. Like, why did I talk about Aaron Rodgers and the Jets so much? None of y'all gave a fuck about that. You know that as well as I do.
yeah.
That made me biased as hell. I don't want to be biased. I want to be good. I want to be good for y'all. Let's see. Oh, God. Chris Oder said, "For all this love of cinnamon water, what's your opinion of the real cinnamon water? Goldschlager." I think it makes your dick burn like syphilis. That's what I think. I learned that one wild weekend in Yinzertown. Speaking of which, we'll be back in Yinzertown April 23rd through 25th for the 2026 NFL Draft. Fuck you, Tank Spencer, and your transition king. That was a transition, and I can say that because I know he's asleep. And if somebody cuts it, I'll make sure he wakes up to it. How about that? Fucking heavyweights.
So
I miss Tank. I have to be honest. I miss Tank.
I have a Goldschlager story.
Oh, Christ.
We had shot competitions when I was in the Air Force. And
Shot competition? Like you shot each other or you shots of...
shots of alcohol. And there was a drink I always knew I could take that would screw everybody else up. It's called a Starry Night. It is
Okay.
half Goldschlager, half Hypnotic.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, I wasn't going to take my hat off for just anything, but we're fitting to, because I have a question that must be answered immediately. Bill, you know, I adore you. I think you're one of the best. You're one of the best young draft analysts in the country, and I'm very glad you're on my team and that I don't have to oppose you. Here's what I do need to know. Did you have a 14-year-old girl in your barracks? Because that is the only reason that you should have had a bottle of Hypnotic ever.
Oh, no. This was at bars.
If a girl, so when I was a young man, and I hope to God my wife doesn't hear this, but she might, and I love her and I miss her dearly if she hears this. When I was a young man, I'm sure you can figure this out. I was able to go to liquor stores from about the time I was 17 and get served.
Yeah.
If I ever had a girl say, "I want a bottle of Hypnotic," I went, "I love a sure thing." Because I'm already laid and we didn't even start the date. Because I don't think any girl that ever said, "I like Hypnotic," ever said the word no. Her answer was usually, "Yes, more, faster, 4 or 5 more." Sorry. Damn it. He hit the table. 4 or 5 more people was what I said.
Sorry about that.
You're good. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story. You just said Hypnotic, and I went,
Yeah.
Come again for Judge Fudge?
Hypnotic and Goldschlager together make a drink called Starry Night, a shot called Starry Night. And if you ever want to end a shot competition, put that in front of somebody.
Because nobody could drink it because it tastes like the devil's taint.
I have a steel stomach, sir, and it was not about flavor. It was about ending the competition.
For sure. that honestly, I love alcohol, and that hurt me to hear you say. All right, I just realized how long we've been doing this. We must go faster to get to the end of this. Because would you like to take a guess how long we've been doing this?
I don't want to.
Just take a stab at it, because I know to the second.
2.5 hours.
No, you're too far. We're 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 53 seconds as of right now. That's double what we were intending on. So we're going to go a little quick, and then we'll do this again in the morning. Let me get to the... Randy, Airbnbs are built for normal size people, not big ones like us. You are 100% right. Chris Oder said, for sure, to that, I did find that at the Mouse House in Indy. Whore mouse. Fucking whore mouse. Did you get to watch any of our whore mouse content from last year?
Yes.
I know that mouse is dead, but I would really like to have gotten proof of it. Who Dat Fam asked, how did Aaron Anderson look? He is fast as fuck, but he couldn't catch a cold in a freezer if he was covered in water. His hands are just maddeningly inconsistent, but he's very open. Randy, can you give a projection and a comp for Sam Roush? He's a really good blocker.
He is.
Logan's as much of a tight end whisperer, if not more than me. And he said that kid's going in the top 100, and I tend to agree with him.
I agree with that. I first thought that came to mind was in the 60s and 70s for him.
I'd say he's a 75 to 100 guy back into the third round.
Okay.
A team that misses on Stowers and Sadiq.
Yeah.
He'll be a nice compliment. Hey, look, he's a better blocker than either one of them.
Yeah, he is.
He's a
100%.
damn good blocker. I didn't realize how good of a blocker he was.
Yeah.
But he's really good. Let's see. Randy heard a lot about crying over yesterday. Not much today. Anything on him? He was fucking awesome. I thought he was better today than he was yesterday.
Yeah, he was.
The OT from Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Big, gigantic fucker.
He was
I
10
thought he was
times
better.
better
I thought he was the best offensive lineman on the field today.
Yeah, at points he
For his
definitely
team.
was. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm full speed ahead on him. I won't be shocked. By the way, look for guys to pull out tomorrow. Caleb Banks, if he touches the field tomorrow, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
I do love that we put the bottle of Fireball in the middle of us to look like we're sponsored by them. Why are we not sponsored by Fireball? Anyway, let's see. Randy said, I think Markel Bell has that basketball player build too. I was curious about him, but I think he might go undrafted. I promise you he will not go undrafted. I think he may be a swing to start. He's just too good in pass pro.
Yeah.
Logan and I talked about him a lot. We'll talk about him tomorrow as well. He will not go undrafted. I can tell you that much. Who Dat Fam wants the Saints to get Rutledge. We need a guard bad. You would be lucky to have him. I like him a lot.
Oh, get him down there with the Cajuns and
Oh,
get him
yeah.
pissed off. Ugh.
Who Dat Fam said Parker gives me Michael Williams vibes. I didn't say that, but I didn't disagree when you said it. Andreas Pinckney likes Rutledge in the third or fourth for the Saints. I would agree. Red Feather Workshop. Who did the Cardinals send out with Monty occupied with the coaching search? Dave Sears or the area or regional scouts? I met one.
Yeah.
And I would love to tell you his name because he told it to me. He was a short, dark-headed guy, slightly balding.
Not the one I saw.
He was slightly balding. He was over on the O-line side with me.
Okay.
I actually met him and talked to him for a minute. Nice guy. Yeah. Shorter, probably 5'8", 5'9". If somebody said his name, I'd probably remember it.
The two I saw were both younger, more towards our age of the scouting range.
This guy was probably about our age.
Okay. But they were both 6'1", 6'2".
This one was significantly shorter than
Yeah.
that. And really thin. So again, if somebody said his name, I'd probably remember it. Let's see. Oder, do you think the Bengals spend a pick on a quarterback in the later rounds? I don't think anybody that doesn't have to take a quarterback takes one.
No, not in this draft.
I'll be honest with you. I think we set a record for fewest quarterbacks taken in this class. I really, and I don't see a way that we don't.
Can I ask a number? Over and under 6.
If Chambliss works his way back to Ole Miss, we'll have Fernando, Ty, Nussmeier, Talon Greene, Drew Aller. That might be it.
You don't think Luke's done enough?
No.
Okay.
No, that would be the 5 that I say I'm comfortable with.
Okay.
Maybe some people take some shots late, but I wouldn't be shocked if we were done at 5. Randy wants to develop the guys from last year for the Panthers. Stubby Nubby. As an aside, weird that Washington isn't the most embarrassing franchise in the league. They're not even close. Thanks, New York Madden Jets. Yeah, it is the Jets by quite a bit. They were terrible. Andreas Payton asked a question I'm really glad he asked. Any of the running backs stand out today? I want to see if you say the same name I do. I'll bet you do.
Washington.
Mike Washington Jr.
Dude, every time he touched.
Legit, we started talking about, is he the second best running back in this class? I had a comp to him, DeMarco Murray.
Yeah.
That kid's DeMarco freaking.
Yep.
He broke a run to the outside today where I swear to God he had come so downhill. I don't think, short of the Christ himself, could have stopped him.
In the team drills, did you see his stiff arm?
Hell yeah, he's just a dog. And the thing that pisses me off is that I didn't talk enough about him coming in. He was in my top 200.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to be higher than that.
Yeah.
Mike Washington Jr. was the one that stood out. Seth McGowan from Kentucky had some good reps today.
He did.
I saw what everybody was talking about today. I'm not ready to jump on that ledge.
I don't know if he is.
To where everybody else is. I mean, hell, some people have him as 4 overall in this class. I'm not that high.
That's what I was going to say.
Good.
I don't think he's top 5 running back, but he has definitely improved his stock.
And Randy asked about Singleton. He was not impressive again, which
no.
I just don't understand. Oder said Goldschlager's the real cinnamon water. Disagree. It's his fireball. Dana said it was supposed to be CBS for the Hula Bowl. I will keep my opinions about CBS to myself.
Hulu, you're missing out.
There is only one C consonant S out there that I actually have respect for, and it is the CVS, not the CBS. CVS, not CBS. That's a story for another day. Fishy MRE said, I heard people say Hecht looks like he maxed out his frame. Also, any first-round sleepers at cornerback, Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson's going in the first round. I have no doubt.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Malik Muhammad. He's a sleeper to go in the first round because I think he can play on the outside.
He had a couple bad reps today, but yes, 100%.
Yeah, you know who his bad reps were against? Guys that are 5 inches taller than him.
Yeah, against big body wide receivers.
Yeah, he's not going to be asked to do that in the league.
No, I know. I'm just.
Gary said, I used to make Everclear punch for my draft parties. There was cake as well. Ooh. Everclear and Propel was our pre-bar drinks from Chris Oder. Who the fuck hurt you? Like, I know you, and holy shit. Are you talking about Propel powder or Propel water? I'm not sure either one's better.
Everclear, Sunkissed, and Shock Tarts.
That's at least flavored. He's drinking Everclear with water or water flavor packet. Yeah. Bro, when I see you in 3 weeks in Indy, I'm going to hug you just for that comment. By the way, looking forward to it, bro. He comes to see us in Indy every year, and it's one of the highlights of the trip. Stubby Nubby Apple Pie Moonshine is one of my favorites. I love Apple Pie Moonshine. It's so good. Just don't put a cinnamon stick in it because it's fucking weird. Yeah, because that's cinnamon water. I don't want Apple Pie Moonshine to have a cinnamon stick in it because it dissolves and it turns chunky and gross.
If popcorn didn't put it in there, it doesn't mean to be in there.
That's a good point. If popcorn didn't make it, it's not moonshine. Gary Burt said A&W root beer and Jim Beam vanilla. My phone is going to die, so you're going to have to read the rest of the comments from Gary Birch.
All right.
Detroit Fan Man's the next one.
Yeah. Really can't believe this live stream. Drinking got extended past it's such a good time was had by all.
Hey, you know what? We may not be the most buttoned up. We may not have the best videography, but damn it, we have a good time. Our objective is we want you to feel like you were here with us. And you know what? In the chat, tell us if we succeeded there or not. The crazy part, we still have to finish our top 256 tonight.
Yes, we do.
And we're not out of cinnamon water, but we're down to half a bottle.
Gary Birch said I'm the number 2 chatter now, so it's not my fault.
Nope, Gary's done great.
Yep.
You're all great. We love you all.
Christopher Paul doing
Odor.
dry January. But the gummies are starting to kick in.
He's doing a dry January. This is more fun when I can't read the chat. My phone died literally the second it hit the position.
Randy said fewest QBs selected in the draft ever is 6 in 1955. In the modern era, it was 7 in 2015.
If we don't beat that, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, this is going to be less.
If we get to 7, somebody got very cute.
We are going to have back-to-back drafts where we have the least amount of quarterbacks taken and the most amount of quarterbacks taken.
We should almost be to the end.
Penn got traded after he didn't work at guard
Yep.
from Andreas Baker.
He's not a great guard. And look, it's possible Cage Casey's in the same boat because he doesn't bend any better than Penning did. He's just so fucking strong.
Randy said Singleton's still not impressive.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
I still believe in him. I'm not pushing him down. With Nick Singleton, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not fucking leaving.
Stubby Nubby, to be fair.
Somebody should totally clip that and send it to Nick Singleton. Nick, buddy, I know you haven't been good for the first 2 days, but I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. Way more entertainer than I am smart.
Stubby Nubby, to be fair, weren't there 7 quarterbacks drafted in the first round in 24?
6.
There were 6.
Yep, there were 6.
He said it has to balance out.
No doubt. If we have 6 quarterbacks drafted this year, at least 3 of you got socks for Christmas. Congratulations. And Taylor Greene, as much as I want to love him, he's one of them. We kept talking about, could we work him out at tight end? Because that sumbitch runs like a mule deer, but my God, he can't throw to save his life.
Yeah.
He has the longest throwing motion. And it seemed like it just kept getting longer and longer and longer.
Randy said, I saw one highlight where that Montgomery kid got a TD catch when covered by Chris Johnson. Yes.
He did.
Yes, he did.
He did.
It was a great catch.
It was a great catch because he was blanket covered.
It was great coverage, and it was just a better catch.
It was one of the only good throws I saw in that practice all day long.
Oh, God. Propel with water. To answer the Propel and Everclear.
Oh.
Who hurt you? Please tell me.
Chris, buddy, when I get to Indy, we'll go to a meeting in the basement of a church, and then we'll go get drunk on not Propel and Everclear.
He then said, looking forward to it, my friend.
Let's go. I'm looking forward to it, too. You know what? The Dallas trip sucked. It took the wind out of my sails. These first 2 days in Mobile have reinflated me. We've got 3 more days.
Yep.
One of them's a travel day, but we got 2 more content days. We're only halfway done.
Yeah.
Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, we're living on a prayer.
Gary,
Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Please ask the next question.
I was trying to, and you kept going.
Doing it. I can't remember any more words, so you're in good shape. People are like, that son bitch is drunk as shit. No, I'm not. I'm just very tired.
Gary Birch said, still jealous as fuck, but this helps.
For sure. Gary, your spot for next year is saved, present and accounted for. And we mean that for any of you that ever want to come. Look, they have somehow made me the POC for a huge company. I talked to Molly. She was like, because I asked her, I was like, how many credentials are you going to give me? And she went, do you know how many organizations you're tied to right now? And I went, that's a good fucking point you got there, Molly. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
The answer is yes.
So, you know what? We may all be coming with different organizations, but fuck it. Next year, we bring 40. We roll deep. We rent out a converted shitty Motel 6.
We just buy that building at the end of the airstrip. And
We just call
that's ours.
Motel 6 and go, hey, you know that hotel you have that's rented 2 rooms in the last 6 months? Other than being a front for the mafia, what you doing with that, bro?
It's our hotel now.
I am the captain now. By the way, this is exactly what it's like being in this room with me. They can both tell you.
Yes. Christopher Paul Oder, Romello Height, or Zion Young?
Zion Young, not close.
Yep.
Probably nobody's dropped more for me than Romello Height.
He has.
If for nothing else, because he's 47 years old.
Well, he's also shown when he's not beside Lee Hunter, he's a lot more human.
When you put him one-on-one, it shows that he is not that guy, and I was worried about that you take him away from David Bailey, you take him away from Jacob Rodriguez, you take him away from Lee Hunter, and all of a sudden he becomes just a guy.
Yeah.
And guess what? He's just a guy. Yeah. He'll fall the furthest from my first. He was the first rounder in my first mock. Not anymore, he's not.
Stubby Nubby kept counting JJ twice. 1 extra for 9, I guess.
Oh, yeah. That's his 2 personalities.
Oh, gotcha.
JJ was the pick at 10. Yeah. 9 was the pick at 10B.
9.
God, he's such a cuck.
Oh, God.
JJ McCarthy is the reason they have that chair at the end of every bed in the hotel room.
I'm going to apologize for this next time.
Oh, Christ. I'm scared already.
Okay.
It just make sure it doesn't have any of those words that get us canceled.
No, this is Christopher Odor again.
Odor, yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be a Propel and Everclear together.
Oh, Christ.
And then we're going to hit the Beaver Saloon for karaoke.
Let's go.
And then we're going to
karaoke
sing,
master right here.
Then we're going to sing Hello, Darling as Lou Holtz.
Hello, darling, nice to see you. It's been a long time just to see you. Mean so much to me. I'll 100%. I'll do that and have somebody record it and send it to Lou Holtz.
And Randy said, sign me up.
How's your new love? Are you happy? Hope you're doing fine. Just to know it means so much to me.
Randy did say not for the Everclear and Propel, though.
Don't give me ideas like that, because now all I want to do is sing Hello, Darling as Lou Holtz. That's a brilliant idea, by the way. I never thought of that.
Randy asked, why did Height go to 4 different schools? Personality issues or anything like that?
I think he was trying to find a fit. He finally found one Texas Tech. That's going to get him drafted. It's not going to get him drafted as high as he wanted to be. I still think he's a decent player. He's a situational pass rusher. He'll come in as a guy that can't do shit else, but he can get after quarterback.
Randy clarified. He said, sign me up for the Senior Bowl.
Oh, so you're not down for Hello, Darling's Lou Holtz? That is unfortunate. I'm trying to remember how that song starts, and now I can't remember it.
Gary asked. Gary said Lou Holtz, but only talking Mississippi prospects.
Mississippi's a great place to find college football players. There's a few players in Baylor than Mississippi to find a football player. Oh, Christ. If you start making me do impressions, we'll be here all fucking night long.
Well, they keep adding more to the end here.
Let's go. Just keep chugging them out there. Fuck, I'll keep doing them. Alex Jones is Rex Ryan. You know what I really love? A good taut foot. That's what I love. I love somebody that takes care of their toes. It really makes me. If you don't read them, I'm just going to make them up. So
Randy says, I only go to bars if they're paying me to throw people out.
Indeed.
Yep.
I wish I could say that. They never pay me to throw people out. However, sometimes I am the one they try to throw out.
There is a consensus that people want to see you do karaoke now.
Dude, I was a karaoke DJ for years.
That does not surprise me.
Actually, I think both the people in this room have heard me sing, and not bad. Megan told me in Dallas, she's like, you know what, if this sports thing doesn't work out, I'll just go back to my music days and start booking you as a fat country singer.
I mean,
Duke Combs, baby. Luke Combs impersonator coming your way.
Randy said especially karaoke. And then I think I should be
karaoke's
allowed
so
to throw one person out every night solely for singing.
100%. Whoever decides they want to sing Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow, you can throw them through a plate glass window.
Okay.
Signed a former karaoke DJ.
I'm Fishmore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fish MRA.
I think y'all should do Incredible Hulks. I know what that is. No.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
No.
Yeah, I've done that.
No. That's bad.
Let me put it this way. If it can be done and not kill, oh, cry, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I zigged when I should have zagged.
Oh. I ran an in and I should have run an out. Megan's like, run, no. We're just having fun, shit.
Yeah, that's the end of the chat, though.
Thank
We are caught
God.
up.
Hey, we finally made it to the end, and we only got one Lou Holt singing Conway Twitty. He's Bill Workman. I'm Jeremy Greene. It's day 2 at the Senior Bowl. You know what? Go follow the Instagram. For the love of God, if nobody else does anything else, just go to Instagram at the Sportsocracy. We're doing shit. Megan, she's working her ass off to put out content. We got reels going out.
Yep.
Winners and losers from the Senior Bowl will be out on Friday. Our top 256 will be done. We're going to put that out some way. The Bill and I was trying to think something around with Ted. What's a funny word that rhymes with Ted?
Fred.
Cuckhead. It's an excellent adventure. 1 to 256. We're doing stuff. We're live. Mobile, Alabama. This shit's as good as it gets. We appreciate you for joining us. We will be with you live at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. I'll be with Tank and Cowboy Zach Hurst tomorrow for the first hour of the ESPN radio show. Again, same schedule we did today.
Yep.
And then we'll be back for tomorrow night.
Yep.
Tableside chats with Bill and Fred. Y'all have a good night. We appreciate you. Thanks so much for joining us at the Sportsocracy. Follow me on Twitter at the NFL Draft Nerd. Day 3 tomorrow, live, Mobile, Alabama.